Ignite is an ongoing series of speedy presentations. They've ranged from building multi-person pogo sticks to hacking chocolate. Any topic that geeks hold dear. Each speaker gets only 5 minutes and 20 slides that auto-advance every 15 seconds.
Hello, my name is Chris Hutchinson. Just finished traveling around the world, and this is my presentation, Hungry, Hungry Hippos. As you can see, hippos, since we're children, are presented in this very happy, lighthearted attitude, and I like to call it the cute hippo situation. And so you go to the dentist, a hippo's teaching you to brush your teeth, you go to an amusement park, and a hippo might be dancing with you, and that's not reality. So hippos are actually the most dangerous animal in Africa. They're one of the most ferocious animals in the world. So I put these here so you wouldn't know what they are ahead of time. 285 stone, that's about 4,000 pounds, 2 tons. They're enormous. About 8,100 Newton bite is kind of about chomping a crocodile in half with one bite. Now, they're also very fast. How fast? If Steve Wozniak was cruising along on his Segway, it'd be about 12 and a half miles an hour. And if Usain Bolt, you looked at his average speed on the 100-meter dash, 23. And if you looked at Hippo, we're looking at 28 to 30 miles an hour. The guy in the bottom corner is not gonna make it. So my girlfriend Amy and I decided that work was kind of not good, right? It was bad. But travel was good. And so we used this big map and we planned a trip around the world that we planned to take around 7 or 8 months. We bought one ticket to Cape Town, boarded a plane, not really any agenda other than that we wanted to see the world and we wanted to be back for South by Southwest. So we get to Cape Town and we do what any normal person would do and start looking on the internet for people to travel with. And we found 2 Swedish guys, Jans and Johannes. This is not a cliche, that was their real Swedish names. And I know you're thinking, why would you ever let 2 guys sleep in a tent with your girlfriend? But don't worry, there was like a Brokeback Desert situation going on in Namibia, so it was okay. So we're cruising in this Toyota Yaris, which we are very thankful for having the insurance policy on, and just kind of enjoying the desert on our way to Botswana. That was where we were parting ways from the Swedes. And you can see Botswana, it's right there in the distance. So we get in and we change cars to something that can handle this situation. Looks like a river, but is actually a road. On the other side was where we were heading, and we were on our way into the Okavango Delta in Botswana. And upon arriving in this swampland, we saw a bunch of logs in the water, and we said, okay, great, we're getting on some boats. Those were the boats. They're trees, hand-dug canoes, and we were gonna be traveling around for 3 days in a boat with a guy named, they call him polars. So this polar, ours happened to be named T-Man, he was pretty badass, right? He seemed like the kind of guy that could walk you through the African desert and the African swamplands and protect you from elephants and buffaloes because he had this one big stick, right? You don't need knives, guns, he just had a stick. We felt pretty safe. So we're cruising along, beautiful day. I mean, this is our first 5 minutes into the Okavango Delta. Blue skies, I mean, it was really nice. And then all of a sudden there's this noise in the background that if I tried to make, was like, and you're like, what is that? And there in the distance was a hippopotamus. I, being curious, wanted to get a little closer to the hippopotamus. Oh, I want to see him. I've never seen a hippo. T-Man's like, absolutely no. Right? Like 150 meters is fine. Any closer, we're probably gonna die. So we start going along, and we're just kind of enjoying this. You know, T-Man's leading the way because there's no navigable path. And all of a sudden, Amy and I are looking and just kind of enjoying and relaxing, and then something pops up about 20 meters away. And this hippo, like, it looks very calm here. So he pops up and he just starts, and I'm serious. Amy looks at me, what do we do? What do we do? T-Man, what do we do? T-Man's just sitting there like, Amy's legs in the water. We're sitting here looking at what you're about to see right about there. This hippo gets about 1 meter away, I kid you not, and we're sitting there ready to die. I love you, we were ready. And T-Man takes his big stick and he goes, "Ah!" And actually that worked. No joke, the hippo turned away. I swear this is not something I was anticipating, but so then we're like, okay, great, we got 3 more days of this. So we did what any normal American would do. We took the most neutral part of the group, the Swedes, and we put them in front for the rest of the trip. We felt that they're neutral and they tend to be in that situation, so we put them in front. Fortunately, they made it also. So we had a nice 3-day trip. After Botswana, we spent about 7 months traveling through these various places of the world. I highly encourage you to travel like Tobias. Yes, I shot an RPG in Cambodia, and it was fucking awesome. So I'll leave you with one disgusting fact, because there's a lot of guys in the room, and we appreciate that to mark territory, hippos spin their tails while defecating to distribute their excrement over the greatest possible area. We woke up to this in our camp one morning, and it was horrible.